Hey everybody. So I kind of got him all put together. I can't put a tight wig on him because his little faceplate keeps coming off. But here's, well, you know him as Sticks, but isn't he cool? he's he's borrowing a kind of small like kimono ensemble. He is so freaking tall. But this is supposed to be for a 60 centimeter. But like I said, the wig here, I'm trying to figure out the right color for him. I think I like this gray two-tone thing for him. He reminds me of, I don't know if anybody reads the Sandman comics. I'm such a nerd. But there's a character in there called Dream. He's like the main dude, but he has black hair. But his brother later is named Daniel. He kind of looks like Daniel. So yeah, but that's not who he's supposed to be. Although I think it's really cool that he kind of resembles that character. I swear, he's pretty cool. Isn't he cool? I love him. He's so cool. But anyway, I'm just gonna try to do like a quick intro-ish thing about what the character's supposed to be or who he's supposed to embody in my world or whatever. His name is Rivven, I do believe, Rivven. He's supposed to be. See, okay, the whole thing is, I had this dream a long time ago, right? And it was of a solitary figure at the edge of a cliff, and the cliff is just like a sheer drop into nothing, but beyond, it's like the entire world. You see, it's a vista of like everything you can possibly imagine. Anything you could possibly see is before him. And for some reason, like, as you look at this person, you have no idea if they even are aware of the landscape before them. So, like, the only thing I've ever written for this particular character is, it was a line, it's in my notebook up there. I think it was, standing alone at the edge of forever. What do you see? Or who do you see? Or what do you see? Something like that. But it's pretty much he's all alone. And then he's like reaching out towards something. And I don't know what he's trying to grab. That's what I need to know. Who he's reaching for or what he's trying to see or remember or what it is he's seeing. But like, yeah, then I wake up and I'm like, that's all I can remember is that one line. And I don't know what happens from there. But yeah, but this is the figure I see. Not particularly in this exact, outfit or whatever. But I think this works for him. Like, I kind of like this. He's so cool. These could be his pajamas. But anyway, this character in my story, I call him my Ender. And it's kind of sad because pretty much his sole reason for being, or he exists to pretty much, what would the word be? I can't think of the word. What does he do? Let's just say, like, if you had a photographic memory and you could never forget anything, you see everything, you retain everything, he's like bombarded by images and feelings and emotion of everything he sees or whatever. And he embodies it, he remembers it, he catalogs it, sort of. But because he's constantly bombarded by so much information and so many things, he doesn't really feel much for himself. If he were human, he would be insane, pretty much. Where it's like constant influx of information. He doesn't sleep, he doesn't eat, he just exists to pretty much, observe the world. And if he had more ambition, he could also create things if he chose to, but he doesn't because he he tries to remain as apart from things as he can because it is overwhelming most of the time. So he chooses like a solitary existence. He doesn't really hang around other people. Like in different lifetimes, he's been a hermit, he's been a monk, he's been like, just he pretty much stays in the outcast. He tries to stay on the edge of things, because he doesn't want to be overwhelmed constantly. It gets old. Like, he gets so fed up with the world and existence and all that stuff. And yeah, and he doesn't get any reprieve because he can't sleep. He can't escape it. It is a constant just bombardment of things. Which is why I want to know what it is that he sees. Like, if you could picture, if you saw everything and retained everything all at once, what is one thing that you would honestly care about or strive for or wish for? That's what I'm trying to figure out with him. Yeah. So pretty much, yeah. He's an eternal. He can't die. He's more than immortal. He honestly is like one half of the balance of the universe, and if he were to crumble and fall and fade, then existence would peter out and there would be nothing. So he can't die. He has to remain and exist and just fulfill his duty pretty much. So at the end of everything, like, he's alone, which is really sad because, yeah. But, yeah. So that's kind of his story, just a very vague background. I think in his current incarnation, he's going to need like a suit, like really cool businessman suit, and like that's another form of like being apart. He's gonna, in this day and age, he is a wealthy person, so he is above everyone in status, and he can be alone and apart and still have a sort of a life, that's kind of his cover, so he's not like singled out and everything. So he's hidden sort of, but protected by wealth and stuff, so he doesn't really have to interact with many, but he's still fulfilling his duties as the Ender, and that's kind of what he is, which is really cool, I think. And I just love his hands. But yeah, that's why, like, this particular character had to have the right kind of hands, because when he's reaching out for whatever it is he sees, and I still don't know what it is he's reaching for. So that's my biggest thing right now, is figuring him out. But for now, until I find him his default outfit or whatever, and figure out what kind of wig he's gonna need, I kind of like this fur wig. I wanted a long wig on him because I picture him like from behind with a metal clasp in his hair for some reason. I don't know. That's part of my dream. The details are just nothing important, but stupid details like that. Yeah. But I kind of like this length, and I like fur wigs, so I might go with a smaller one that might fit a little snugger. But for now, this is going to be his look until I can figure something out. But that's pretty much who he is and his story-ish. Quick intro to him, and I love him, and he's amazing. And thank you, Shelby, again for this awesome, amazing person who is very, 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 very intimidating. Like, he is like a presence, man. I love his... he's so cool. Anyway, so, yeah, that's where we're at right now with him. And, hopefully, if I can upload things a little quicker, which, this thing takes like 5 hours to upload a video, I need to do a ton of updates. So, hopefully soon I can get a bunch more up and then give him some more background info. Something that's not as like scattered and weird, but I just thought I'd do this quick since I'm actually having a decent hair day. Just kidding. It rarely happens. But anyway, that's all I know. And I hope you guys have a good night. Bye. And welcome to this new fellow. I just love his hands. Oh, anyway, bye.